so dare to dive deep into comics. Nothing can compare from Gotham's Dark Knight to Marvel's mighty Thor. We'll break it down, leave you wanting more. Separate you on a ride where heroes and villains clash side by side. Whether it's DC or Marvel.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve, and this is episode 349. And joining me today, we got Alex.
What is going on, folks?
And we got Brian.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, shit, dude. It's another fucking day. It's felt like forever since the last time we recorded.
It has, especially because I missed the last episode.
Okay, yes, very
So
true.
it's been
very
a
true.
really long time for me.
Yeah.
It's been like a whole 2 weeks.
Long time ago.
Yeah. It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Uh-huh.
I think the last episode we did was with that one with Mario. Yeah. Right? Am I wrong? Am I talking shit out of my ass?
I don't recall.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's funny how right away, yay.
Yeah. Because the funny thing is, like, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, like, what time are you getting on?" I'm like, "We gotta be on like around 10:30, like 10:30 or so." And then he hit me up at exactly like 10:32, and he was like, "What's up? Are you coming on?" I was like, "Yeah, we got it."
That's funny.
Punctuality, I get it. He's
Yeah, we
ready.
get it.
He's there for the punctuality.
Well,
Yeah, and that's fair.
punctuality
That's
is a
fair.
good thing.
Absolutely. It's definitely a great thing. So it's been a week. So what's going on? What you guys been up to? Alex, what's good, dude?
I love how it usually goes to me first, which
I
I
know.
just think it's
Well,
crazy.
technically it's in alphabetical order.
Well, if you're going by like on the screen or whatever, it'd be Brian first and myself
Well,
and then you.
Well, I say Alex. I don't say denied.
Okay, good point. Good
Well,
point.
well, maybe he goes in alphabetical order because your last name starts with F, then I'm M, and then Steve ends in an S. So that's alphabetical.
That works too.
Basic junior high school or basic elementary school fucking
Yeah.
education.
Mhm.
FMS. That
It's
sounds
letter
like some kind
math.
of letter math. That's the name of this episode.
I'll take it. Yep.
It's letter math. But yeah,
It's what? Yeah.
so let's see what I've been up to. I saw the first 2 episodes of Creature Commandos.
Isn't that such a fun fucking show?
I want to watch that. That's on my list.
Dude, I really like what I love is how they went with the backstory, of showing second episode of The Bride,
Mm-hmm.
and just everything that went down was crazy.
Yep.
I love it. And then, I want to see if they're gonna what is the next episode? They're gonna have the backstory of I forgot the name of this dude, the robot, the GI.
Oh yeah. The Nazi killer.
Yeah.
The rowboat. Yeah.
Oh,
He's a fun little character.
yeah.
Alan Tudyk. Yeah.
Yeah, not one, but 2 dicks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that was that.
oh yeah, that's right. He's a voice in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's no, he no,
Oh no, he's radioactive, dude.
yeah, he's Doctor fuck.
I'm giving all these people all fucked up names.
Doctor Phosphorus or whatever I think it is,
Yeah.
Like phosphorus,
No,
like
because-
phosphorus acid.
or Doctor whatever I forget. But he's that guy, and that scene was hilarious with fucking Flag Senior and the
Yeah. I do like Frank Grillo in this fucking show as Frank, as Rick Flag Senior.
yeah.
That's dope.
He's fucking great.
No, but
He's
that
just-
like I said, that
he's great in
backstory in
everything.
episode 2 was crazy. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, what is it? The first episode was okay, and then number 2 just jumped up like like tenfold.
It's a great show. It's a
Yeah,
great
and
show
then
so far.
let's see, rewatched Deadpool and Wolverine again.
Okay.
Trying to think what else I watched. I of course, it's going to like I am catching up on Big Mouth.
Wow. I haven't seen that show in quite some time.
I never watched the new season, so I backtracked on the previous season just to kind of get a refresher.
I think the last season that I watched was the one before they switched the voices that didn't feel like they were um gen- uh,
Oh, like when Jenny Slate left the character.
yeah, that they weren't,
Well, no, they forced their hand because of that whole thing of they're saying if they're gonna have someone play
yeah, they should have black people playing black people, white people playing white people, and shit like that. Yeah,
Right.
should be culturally correct.
Yeah. Should be PC.
Whatever.
Yeah, gonna have PC principal come out and start,
Yeah, that'll
w-
happen. Sure.
with that weird kicked in the face look.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, no, I haven't seen it in I guess a couple years.
It's been a few years for me too. The last
Yeah.
episode I watched was probably when the hormone monsters, what it was like live action.
Oh, I didn't even see that one yet
Yeah,
either.
like I watched like
Yeah,
a third of that episode. And I was like, not today. And then I
yeah.
haven't picked it up.
It's a weird show. It's good, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
weird.
great. I mean, it's not as good as it was. The first two seasons were fucking insane.
Right.
But, it's still good.
Yeah, it's for sure. It's good. It's a good show. It's a good watch.
I will say this though, it's one of those shows where you have to be kind of in the mood to watch it. If you
You're
get what I
right.
mean.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure.
And then I'm just trying to think, damn, because I mean, like I've watched a few things. I'm just like fucking blanking out right now, like what it was. But
So you gotta get it. That's why you gotta do a letterbox. Keep track of what you watch.
nah. But yeah, but it's been anime, of course. I've been watching Dragon Ball Daima. I've been watching One Piece, of course, and I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then video games, it's been back and forth between Batman, Mortal Kombat 1, and Pokemon.
Okay. So you got a good amount of stuff going. Very cool.
Yeah, and then just like personal stuff that we talked about outside, like
Mm-hmm.
outside of this recording that
Yeah.
that things are slowly falling into place when it comes to personal stuff. So hopefully
Good.
if everything, keeps working out or whatever, things
Fingers
will be
crossed, my good
yeah,
sir.
fingers crossed, that is cool.
Word. Good shits. Good shits. Good shits.
And then to answer Mario's question from the last time when we recorded was like, I'm actually in the midst of writing the latest for the webcomic.
Ah, very cool. Very good. Very cool. Very cool. Brian, what's good, dude?
What's good? I have been busy. Work has been busy.
Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah.
most. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yep,
Yeah.
drunk season.
Yeah.
And then
Well, isn't every season drunk season?
This even more so because if you do it statistically, this is the most depressing time of year for a lot of people. So you know what helps out? Alcohol.
Booze.
um
And then there's another B word that helps too, but it only depends on certain individuals.
True.
Your work has
Oh,
been busy.
Deadline. That's what I also watched.
Brian, finish.
That line, I just remembered. I was like, that's what I watched, the NXT PLE. But Brian, go back. Like we don't have to go over it.
Deadline, like the like the show, like on, what was it, CBS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Isn't
I?
that Dateline?
Oh, that's not. Yeah.
Close
that-
enough. Close enough.
Oh, same shit.
Deadline,
Um,
Dateline.
Same difference.
I
So,
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, been busy with stuff. Let's see. Since I've seen you guys last, I finished Cobra Kai's second part of the final season.
Okay.
Yeah, looking forward to how this ends, and then what happens in that movie. Then I've watched Based on a True Story season 2. That's on Peacock. That's Kelly Cuoco and Tom Bateman, and it's the one where like uh she was a out of work realtor because she was really pregnant when she was filming the show, and so they wrote it into her character,
Oh, okay.
and so she's so obsessed with true crime, and then gets this. She starts a podcast with her husband, and then they hire this plumber to fix their disastrous plumbing in the kitchen, and it turns out that he's a serial killer.
Oh, that's fun.
But they befriend him, and they're like, "Well, we promise we won't turn you in as long as you promise not to kill anymore." And it's a dark comedy. It's really funny.
Yeah, it sounds like a dark comedy.
Yeah. So I finished the second season, which just dropped a few weeks back,
Okay.
and then
I didn't even know that was the first season.
it's a fun show.
Okay. Okay.
And then yeah, she was doing that at the same time she was doing The Flight Attendant.
That's a really good show.
It's that's done though. They're not bringing that back for a third.
Unfortunately, you're right. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, but then just recently I watched uh the man A Man on the Inside. It's the latest Michael Shore series.
Oh yeah. We're talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up so they're short. They're like 20 minutes each, 25 minutes each,
Okay.
whatever, like regular sitcom. And great cast. Stephanie Beatrice, Ted Danson, the waitress from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Dancing.
and several familiar faces that you've seen in other projects.
Okay.
And that's the story of Ted Danson is a widower, and he ends up answering an ad to spy on a potential thief in an old age home,
Okay.
and like you see, like he's undercover, but he's really himself, and he's really starting to like all these people. You
Okay.
know,
So is it like one of those like feel good type of shows?
it's a feel good type of Michael Schur series, yes,
Okay.
but it's definitely worth it. I put it on Saturday night after I got out of work, and then I was like, all right, let's see. Oh, the next one. Oh, the next night I watched all 8 episodes in one night. It was like
Yeah,
3
because
a.m.
those
I'm
are
like,
short watches. Yeah, those are
yeah,
short watches. They're only like 20 minutes or so. That's
yeah.
fair.
Aside from that, I really just been playing a lot of video games again.
Ooh,
All,
fancy. Okay.
all this talk about Batman, I ended up um, I ended up playing Arkham Knight, or not Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
Beat that through, and then I just the other night beat City again.
Okay.
But now, before I move on to any other game, I'm going across Gotham to collect all the Riddler trophies because
Nice.
I like to do all that.
You're a completist,
I am a completist.
which is fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What else? I'm watching The Day of the Jackal right now.
Okay. Okay. The day of me.
That's
Yay.
The Day of You. That's pretty cool.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
Feel like I've watched movies lately. I don't know anymore. I don't know what day of the week it is anymore.
That's fair. I feel the same way most times.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I watched Transformers 1.
How was that?
It's good. Like I was so like over Transformers because how many live action ones we gonna make? Oh, now we got this. Oh, we got Mark Wahlberg going, hey. And then like
It's a
um
transformer.
yeah, it's a Transformer. Uh what? The trees? No. Uh and so yeah, so um I watched Transformers 1, and I didn't care for any trailer. I was like, you know. And then I'm trying to find something to watch the other night, and I'm like, all right, let me just see what this is. and surprisingly good.
Okay.
Great voice cast, good origin story to Prime and to Megatron.
Nice.
Seeing them go from best friends to mortal enemies.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's only right. That
yeah.
has to be a thing.
Yeah, and like when Megatron turned, I'm like, no. But meanwhile, it's like it's gonna be Megatron.
Right, of course.
Uh and then I think the last thing I watched just a few weeks back. Actually no, I watched two other things. One was Cross on Prime with Aldous Hodge.
Isn't it so good?
It's fucking good. Like he's really good as that character.
Yeah.
Um
Makes you erase all of what Tyler Perry did.
yes. It just you're like, oh, there was the two Morgan Freeman movies and then this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Although Kiss the Girls was the better one of the two.
Right, of course.
Along Came
I
a
agree.
Spider was good, but oh yeah, so I guess really the last thing I watched was The Madness with Coleman Domingo.
I started watching that.
It's good.
I saw like the first episode, I think it was, or the second, or like between the first and the second.
So
It's dope. It's
it
good.
basically, I mean, without spoilers, it's he gets a murder pinned on him and it's fucking up his life.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more in-depth things I can't say without spoiling
It's
it.
like a big conspiracy type shit
Yes.
that's going on. Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good writing. He's
Yeah.
he's a hell of a good actor, and I'm glad he's
Oh,
finally getting some shine.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know about you, but the first thing I ever saw him in was Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah. Yep.
That was the first thing. I'm like, oh, I was like this. What was his name? Strand.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this guy playing this character Strand, like,
Yeah, he's pretty
he's
badass.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like you watch him play all these other roles, and he's won awards.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, okay. And now you watch him in this, you're like, yo, it's fucking good.
He's finally getting a lead role. Is
Yes.
the thing. You're just like, wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
finally
that's
getting well-deserved lead roles.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah. Aside from all that, just fucking tired because the wine industry and it's December.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we said, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting thing though, last night. So, being a New Yorker, born and raised, December was always the cold month, like the frigid cold month.
Yeah, for sure.
It means you don't want frigid cold things in your body. You want all the hot coffee and stuff.
So you don't want to eat ice cream at that time?
I mean, no. But never have I ever until last night saw not one but two ice cream trucks in Manhattan functioning.
Nice. Speaking of ice cream
like,
trucks,
yeah.
speaking of ice cream trucks, I'm sorry to cut you off.
You're fine.
I was at the arena the other day, and they have Mr. Softy at the arena. They
Like,
don't
actually-
have they don't have Mr. Softy anywhere else but at the arena.
So you get a little taste of home.
Yeah. Continue, Brian. Sorry.
I think that's it. I think I'm pretty much caught up.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad we're all caught up. I'm glad Mr. Softy came around. Yeah.
Yay.
But honestly, yeah, I get it. It's wintertime. You don't really expect
You
it
don't
to
expect
happen
it.
over there. Yeah.
And like right by the public library too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't disguised as something else.
No, it was a legit ice cream truck.
That's funny.
It wasn't Mr. Softy, but it was it was like New York ice cream or some shit.
Mr. Goodbar.
Well, you know what it could be? Usually whenever they have special events that you can,
Like a
rent.
promo, yeah.
No,
can
there
rent
was nothing going on last night. It was just
Oh,
people waiting to go home.
fuck it.
It just probably because it was like 55 degrees last night at 9
Oh, it was
o'clock
hot
at
as
night.
fuck then. Yeah, it was hot as
Yeah.
fuck yesterday. Yeah.
I
makes
had
sense.
on a thick sweater, a thick sweatshirt, one of those like insulating vests, and my jacket and my scarf because it was cold going to work.
Right.
On the way home, I put most of that into my backpack and just wore my sweater that I had on from work and then my jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a good time. So like a good
Yeah, it
time.
was. Well, the
Yeah.
work part wasn't.
Well, yeah, obviously that part. Yeah. Fuck that part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that's what you gotta be. You're gonna be raking in the dough. That's all. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Still me the
Yeah.
monies.
There you go. There you go.
Show me the money.
Yeah. So I guess it's up to me now, right? It's my turn.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
Dude.
Steve, what you been up to, dude?
Yeah. So I've been working. I've been working, doing my normal thing. My normal thing. You know, the regular shit, like every other week. Two big things, work things, of course, work wise. Well, three things. One of them a few weeks ago, I actually went to Tallahassee for the FSU versus Florida State game. Really fun travel times, of course, because from New York, well, from Tampa to Tallahassee is about 4 hour travel time
Yeah.
one way. 4 hours going, 4 hours coming back. What sucked was that on the way there, we left early. We left here like around 8:30 in the morning, and we wound up taking a charter bus to go up there, and we're on it and we're driving, and it traffic sucked mostly because, of course, it's Florida versus Florida in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the biggest fucking teams in fucking the sport right now. Um, and in the process of driving over there, we basically hit a standstill on the road, mostly because there was a truck that caught fire. But the funny thing about the truck catching fire is that what it was in the truck, just a bunch of cabbage. Like how all of out of nowhere does a truck full of cabbage catch fire? Like
Oh,
what? Why?
that is
How?
why. And that odor probably just awful.
Right? Yeah. It was just weird. It was very fucking weird. But yeah, that was on the way there, and then made it all the way to Tallahassee. So we were supposed to get there like around 1 o'clock. We didn't get there until like about 2:30. Um, then we were hanging out, making sure everything was cool until the gates opened at like around 6 o'clock, and the game started like around 7 or 8 o'clock, and it was a cool time. It was a real cool time to be out there. Everybody was complaining about it being super cold. It was like 30 degrees. It's nothing. I just had a sweater on. I was chilling. Um, but it was a good time. It was a good time being in Tallahassee because, of course, it's the same company, but in a different city. So they run things just slightly different than what we do over here in Tampa. Um, and I got to see some of this regular supervisor come down from up there all the way over here on regular Bucks games and stuff. But yeah, that was fun going all the way up there, and then driving back home. Didn't get back home until like about 4 in the morning because the game finished at like about 11 o'clock, and then of course 4 hours back. So yeah, didn't get home until like about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Fun, fun, fun. Then thankfully I didn't have anything to do on Sunday, so I was just chill. Um, then another cool thing that I worked. Uh, I'm a big fan of music. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
And then this past weekend, or I think it was last week. What was it? Yeah, last weekend. Um, I worked another concert, and it's for an artist that I've known of since I was a wee child. Because this dude has been singing since he was also like about the age of 10 and shit. And that's Chayanne, who is a Puerto Rican singer. and he's been doing shit forever. And he was at the arena this past weekend, and it was a really good show. It was a really, really good show. He was dancing and singing, and they had all the instruments and shit. It was really fucking cool. It was a really cool show. Very bright, very vibrant, very cool, colorful show. And then on Saturday, I worked another show at the arena, which is a comedian that we know of, Sebastian Maniscalco. He was performing at the arena, his new tour or whatever, and that was really cool. It was really fun. It was really he had another brand new set,
Nice.
really really cool shit. I don't think it was being recorded. It could have been actually recorded. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good show. It was a really good show. He had some really cool bits, real fun bits that I heard. I was like, oh, this is funny. I like it. And then of course football happened. I don't want to disclose some of the things. One of the things that happened. It could be
Okay.
something that's yeah. I think I told you guys off the air before. Um, but yeah, shit happened. Not fun.
Yes, for legal purposes, I totally get you.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. Yeah, we'll see. Um, not necessarily having to deal with me. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. But not necessarily having to deal with me. But shit that happened with people that work there.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing. Um, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Of course, I within all the times that I've been doing these things, I've also watched a bunch of shit. Of course, we spoke about Creature Commandos, which is fucking dope. Um, Another thing that I watched actually a couple days ago was on Peacock. I think it was. Yeah. Better Watch Out,
Okay.
which is a Christmas movie, right? But it is a horror Christmas. It's basically like a home invasion type of Christmas movie. Um, and it's pretty cool. It has a nice little twist there. That you're like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to happen.
Mm.
And it's fun. It is a real fun watch. I definitely really enjoyed it. Was not expecting it to be as good as it was. I just thought it was gonna be so. Yeah, it's gonna be a corny movie. Um, but yeah, it's pretty dope. Once you see it, once it's going,
Mhm.
you see where the twist is gonna happen, and you're like, oh, that's fucked up. But it's a good watch. It's definitely a good watch. Better watch out. It's fun. And then just before we started recording, I actually watched this one movie on Netflix that I didn't know has been out since 2018 until just a couple days ago.
Hmm.
And that's Upgrade. This one dude, it's like in the somewhat near future. He winds up getting beat up and paralyzed, and his wife got killed at the same time. And then they have this test thing that they're doing, and they insert a chip into his spine, and this chip pretty much becomes sentient, and from him being paralyzed, it pretty much controls his whole body.
Oh shit.
Wow, yeah, it's pretty dope. It's a really fucking dope movie because you see him not knowing what the fuck he's doing, but he's actually obviously he's doing the movements, but he has to act like he's not really doing the movements. If you get what I'm saying, like he's not in
Yeah.
control of what he's doing.
I remember watching the trailer for this
Yeah,
and going like, "Oh, this looks dope," and then
it's
it
it's
just
fun. It's fun
flew
as
by the
hell.
wayside.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't even know it came out, and like I had a feeling it was out. I just didn't know where to watch it, and it never really got a huge buzz or anything on it either. I was like, okay, whatever. It must have been a dog shit movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty fun. It's worth watching,
Mm.
and that's on the Netflix. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up for what I've been watching. There have been actually let me check my letterbox again, see if there's anything else that I've been watching in there. that it can be of a noticeable things that I can recommend and shit. Da, da, da,
Or
da,
like
da, da.
like I also remember I watched Dear Santa with Jack Black.
Oh yeah, how do you like that one?
That was fun.
Okay, okay, okay.
Jack Black basically played Jack Black.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, I actually, yeah, nothing really of like, oh my god, you gotta watch this one. Eh,
Nothing of notoriety.
no, nothing of huge
Nothing
notoriety.
really.
This one that really stood out that was pretty cute was this one called Grotesque, and it's on Tubi. Um, it's not necessarily the best of movies, but it knows it's not the best of movies because it plays off of it very well. Is the fact that like the main character, she has like a Pinocchio nose, like legit, her nose is huge, and it's, of course you could tell it's like the CG, the prosthetic that they put on her nose made it look like she has a fucking big ass nose, like fucking Pinocchio. Not not even just talking shit. It's for real. Um, and she's always gonna getting made fun of at everything. And then there's she's just like, fuck all you guys. She gets surgery to fix her nose, and then in getting it fixed, she kind of goes crazy, and she starts killing everybody. She was like, fuck all you people, especially the people that were making fun of her. So it's a fun little cute watch. It's probably like an hour and 15, hour 20. Not a super long movie. Fun as hell. Really
An
cool
a-
kills.
an average horror thing, hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to go too crazy with it, and it but it's fun. Like I said, it's a real fun watch. I liked it. I liked that it did. And they have there's a sequel to it too. So I'm kind of curious about watching the sequel too.
What? So Grotesque 2 is actually Boogaloo.
Probably Electric Boogaloo's. But it looks fun. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Um, yeah, yeah. And I guess that about wraps it up for everything that we've been doing.
Good
But
night,
we've
everybody.
also, yeah, I know. Thanks for coming, y'all. Thanks for coming. Um,
And the Geek Challenge here.
we, yeah, we got some stuff coming. Of course, we have a lot of things that we talk about. So we want to talk about the geek shit, right? Geek
Hmm.
shit,
Geek shit.
geek shit.
Geek
There we go.
shit.
I was trying to find the button that I didn't figure out where the fucking button. It's been so long. But yeah,
You were looking for the prompt.
yeah. I was just looking for the button. Just press the button. Press the button. Yeah.
I can get this. Where's the soundboard? Fucking soundboard.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's right there. It's literally right there. Um.
Where's the soundboard from E-Bomb's World from like the early 2000s?
E-Bombs World. Wow,
Oh.
that's a throwback like a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten.com.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't go to wicked.com again, children. Just don't go to wicked.
No, don't go
Um,
to no.
And defy gravity.
right. Yeah. So some of the shit that came out this week, obviously, there's a lot of shit happening. Um, but Marvel Studios, we know Marvel. Marvel's been doing a lot of cool shit. They've been doing a lot of there's a lot of shit coming from Marvel, for sure, within the next few years, obviously. But we got news that Marvel Studios is reportedly thinking about, well, not thinking about, they're developing the Hulk versus Wolverine, basically in conclusion of the multiverse saga, which I am totally fucking down for. We had a little bit of a taste of
A tease
Wolverine.
in
Yeah,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
right. We had, like I said, a little bit of taste, little tease, like here.
Yeah, you got the Costco fucking sampler or whatever.
Yeah. And I am totally down for it. Bring it on. Bring the entire fucking comic, throw it on the fucking screen, and I will eat it every day for the rest of forever, because that's one of my favorite fucking little books that they made.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the one where the Hulk just rips Wolverine in half. I would love to see if they actually do that in this because that's super iconic. You don't really expect. Okay, yeah, he's made out of adamantium, but the Hulk just ripping him in half in one fell swoop, and he just goes.
And
It's
considering that throwaway line in Deadpool and Wolverine that he's going to be playing this part until he's 90.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally down for it.
Mm-hmm.
Till you're 90.
Hopefully, he's still down for it though. That's the thing.
You know, with the dedication of the training he did to come back as Wolverine, I'm almost positive he'll do it for as long as he can.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Because, like,
surprised.
He's like, God damn it, I gotta keep these abs up.
and he worked out the fucked up thing too. It's like he worked out his abs like that just for basically that one scene. Or it's
Yeah.
like the cutaway and it's like his clothes burn off and it's just his
hmm
abs.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know,
Yeah,
he did it for the women.
he did it for the gram.
Yeah.
My man did it for the hearts.
Yep. Yep.
He did it
But
so
yeah,
people will buy more coffee from Laughing Man.
pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not surprised. Yeah, but so this is gonna be interesting. I want to see what they're gonna do with it. See if they're gonna actually bring back fucking Ruffalo's Hulk and actually give him a
Make him
full
Hulk.
a somewhat full movie.
And that and they said that the Hulk hasn't properly transformed from Banner into the Hulk in 12 years, and that's accurate.
Yeah,
The fucking
yeah,
Avengers was the last time.
yeah. And even then, he wasn't like hulked out, hulked out.
No. Like,
And recently, we've only had them as like Smart Hulk.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
seeing
I
them
was gonna
actually be
say
hulked out, it
that
would be
that
great.
episode, the first was it the first episode She Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he was sort of Hulk in in Ragnarok for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he was Hulk adjacent, but yeah, it's just been like he hasn't had full on Rage Hulk since Avengers
Mm-hmm.
1,
Yeah. Yeah.
when Thor
No,
pinned him down.
the other one, not even just Hulk one of Avengers one, but in the second
Ultron?
Avengers. Oh, yeah.
Ultron, yeah.
And even in Endgame. He was in Endgame too.
Did he actually Hulk out in Endgame?
Yeah.
Because I know in Infinity War he was
No,
afraid.
No, he did. He did because he tried to beat up fucking Thanos.
Yeah, but they still need to give him like
Yeah,
full
he
on.
needs yeah. More than just 2 minutes.
We need like the majority of the movie to just be Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Just savage, barely any words.
Yeah.
Just talk
Just the
Hulk.
beast. Just the beast.
Yeah.
The
Hulk,
beast.
talk Hulk. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That would be fantastic. We need that.
Mm-hmm.
Also in some other shit, obviously, we like the Star Wars. Or at least two of us here like the Star Wars.
Yes,
Um
we like the Star Wars.
right. And we're a fan of The Mandalorian, because of course The Mandalorian is a pretty dope show. At least the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. Pretty good.
Yes, chef.
And we know that they're doing a movie, Mandalorian and Grogu,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, very exciting. And we got news that Jeremy Allen White, who we've known from The Bear as of late,
Yeah.
he was also in The Iron Claw.
Yep.
He's gonna be playing Jabba the Hutt's son in this movie.
I don't know.
And
I don't know how I feel about that because now that makes me think. Wait, Jabba fucked?
he had a bunch of concubines, so
Yeah.
he did something.
I guess.
And
Damn,
he's not gonna look anything like Jabba because he's supposed to, from what I read, is that it's supposed to be a jacked Jabba's son.
all I keep picturing was that scene from that cutaway gag from Family Guy. Ooh, Wookie nipple pinchy.
So yeah, it could be this. This could be dope. This actually no, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be cool because Jeremy Allen White is fucking good.
He's fucking good.
He's fucking great. Like he's good at what he does.
Uh-huh.
I still need to catch up on the Bear, but the what's the first two seasons that I watched, fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah, the third season was it was definitely wild. Like there's one episode where basically it's just Carmi and Cuz saying fuck you for 30 straight minutes at
Which is
each other.
great. Which is still fun. It's still fun.
For your Emmy consideration.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And they got awarded. They won the trophy.
Yeah, I mean, I think they all deserve it. I mean, John Bernthal playing the dead guy,
Mm-hmm.
so like he makes random appearances, obviously, but like they said that uh he won the Emmy for the Thanksgiving episode. Was it Forks?
Mm-hmm.
And same with Jamie Lee Curtis, but Bernthal improvised the rage flip at the table when he just after that meltdown, and just the original scene called for him to say the lines, get angry, walk away, but he said the lines and then decided to flip the table and walk off
Yeah.
because he figured that was going to add to the moment of the actual rage that this guy was feeling. And I mean, it basically won him a fucking Oscar, an Emmy.
Yeah.
It won him a statue.
Yeah.
And he's great in everything he's in.
He really is.
Like
He really fucking
obviously,
is.
we know him from Walking Dead, and we know him as Punisher. But then go back and watch other things. Like go back and watch The Wolf of Wall Street. Go back and watch
Mm-hmm.
the what the fuck was the corrupt cop show? With the
Oh, the
Baltimore PD.
Baltimore show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
show too.
go
Yeah.
back and watch
We
that.
run the city.
We Run the City. That was
Peanut Butter Falcon.
insanely good.
Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah, he was good in that too. He's good. He's good at what
He's
he
good.
does.
He's good as what he does.
A lot of these actors, surprisingly, are good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's been a long time. That's why I'm saying, like, not a lot of these actors for a while were actually doing really good. But the
Yeah.
fact that these are like legit, solid fucking actors.
Speaking of
It's fucking
legit
great.
solid actors, I saw this on Twitter yesterday, and I thought it was really funny. Or it might have been earlier today. All my days are blending in. But Bob Odenkirk was at a basketball game, or he's a basketball football,
Hmm.
and they do the camera of like celebrity lookalike,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they landed on Bob Odenkirk and said he looks like fucking Jimmy McGill,
That's funny.
and he looks at the camera and he's like, really?
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of sports, Monday Night Football was yesterday. They did Fun Night Football or Fun Day Football, which they ran it on Disney Plus,
Okay.
and in running it on Disney Plus, The Simpsons is a Disney property.
Mm-hmm.
They made everything. They superimposed. They CG'd the game with The Simpsons. It was super weird, but super fucking cool. It was so fucking entertaining. I think I'm gonna find a clip so we can watch that little bit of a clip for it.
That's dope.
That kind of reminds me of what was it? When they had Tom Kenny and the dude that plays the voice of Patrick or whatever doing commentary, SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
they
here we
they,
go.
they
Here we go. I found
superimposed
one.
them, with CGI, SpongeBob and Patrick thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, something similar to that. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can play it now. And before it let's see. Okay. Let me find it. Here we go. Here we go. Can you see it there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's watch this.
Question about it, I would put Homer in the game, put the ball in his hands, and allow the least but best athlete
See,
on the
Homer's
Cowboys
throwing
offense
a
to go
fucking
make the
pick.
play.
For it, and so does Professor Frink. I've just been told it's 4th down and 1. They empty it out for Homer Simpson playing quarterback.
This is so much fun, dude.
3. Simpson looking to throw. He floats it toward the end zone. Touch diddly down.
This is so much fun, dude. And the whole game was like this.
Homer Simpson. And that's just a perfect celebration for Homer's first touchdown pass in the NFL.
Well, Drew, you said that the Cowboys had not scored a first quarter touchdown. Well, that's impossible against this Bengals defense.
Touch diddly down.
Impossible.
Yeah, impossible. Yep.
No, but he stumbled. Like he was like,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
he
it's the
fucked
word.
up. He
I think
fucked
it's
up.
the word. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna own it.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
owned it, dude.
he
He
owned
ran
it.
with it.
Because he was clearly trying to imitate Ralph.
Yeah.
Me spell English? That's impossible.
Yeah. And they had one play that Ralph Wiggum actually caught the touchdown too.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I love that. That's the go-to. My favorite thing will always be, "Hello, Super Nintendo Chalmers."
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Gosh.
But yeah, Simpsons with the NFL, fantastic. Made
So
it
like,
actually super watchable.
No, so I was for me. I'm just picturing now, like everybody's at the arena, like just watching the regular game, and just like, I think I should just sit home and watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's the thing. Like they're doing it so that way people can actually watch that don't usually watch the regular game. Like, oh yeah, let's make it entertaining. Watch it with, and they have like commentary from Marge and from Lisa and from Homer and everybody as well, like throughout the game. And it's fun, and they had like Simpsons trivia and everything. It's really cool. It was really cool. They're really good. They did a really good job with that. The CG was a little weird, and seeing like
It looked like
3D
PlayStation.
versions of Homer was
It looked
fucking
like
weird.
PS3 graphics.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
It almost
But
like
But it was
Yeah.
going play for play. That's exactly the way the plays were going throughout the game as well.
I mean, the last time we really saw Homer in 3D was when Homer gets sucked into the wall in Treehouse of Horror.
Right. Yeah.
So that it sort of reminded me of that.
That's exactly what it was. Because what happened was that this was Homer. It was having a dream,
Okay.
and this was what the dream was him actually watching, like being part of the game.
Okay.
It was weird, but it's fun. Like I said, fun shit. But yeah, that going back to where we were because we completely went off tangent. We were doing the Grogu shit. Exciting, cool shit. That's not coming out until 26. So we got plenty of time to see where it's going up. So,
for sure.
Acting. And continuing with acting and live action shit. We a few months ago, I guess we could say, we knew that Henry Cavill was a super nerd, and he was planning. He wanted to do Warhammer 40K for Amazon, and then they were talking about, nah, we're not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. But we got the official word that it is happening. It's moving forward with Amazon, and he's gonna be starring and executive producing a Warhammer 40K TV series. And this is, of course, super nerdy shit, but it's very cool. One of the things that I know is that the stories actually, there's like tons of story, tons of lore within the Warhammer 40K world.
Yeah, no, that's
but
not. Yeah,
it's huge. It's huge. But I also know people that actually do the figures. They actually like go out and they buy the little tiny little figures. And they put them together and then they paint them and then they fucking sell them. And then they create little armies and little fucking. It's just so intricate the way the world and how they make these worlds look. It's fucking insane. So the fact that they're actually gonna put this into fruition and putting it out on our TVs, it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. And then a few years ago, I think they had like a whole Warhammer 40K TV, like a streaming service for Warhammer.
I don't remember.
But that went to nowhere. Because of course, yeah, they had fans, but they didn't do as much programming for it, essentially to catch people's attention, I guess. But yeah, this should actually be pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Another that I'm super excited for, because of course you guys know that I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. And I really enjoyed the last Evil Dead that was done by Fede Alvarez. Fucking fantastic. Fede Alvarez is a fucking great dude, great actor, great director, not actor, great director. And he did the 2013 one. What, like I said,
Yeah.
And we're getting another one. After this last one that we got, Evil Dead Rise, we're getting another one. And it's by a director that I am a very, very big fan of because he did this movie that's on Shudder right now called Infested. And this director is Sebastian Venisic. There we go. Venisic, yeah. And this is like his second movie that he's been doing. Infested is awesome. For you, since you guys haven't watched Infested, let's watch the trailer for Infested, okay?
Sure.
All right, let's watch the trailer for Infested, so that way you see where Evil Dead could go. So let's watch this trailer.
Oh, c'est quoi tout ça, lui, là?
Quoi, ça t'intéresse les bestioles?
Oh, mais ça m'intéresse à mort.
Fais gaffe quand même, hein.
T'inquiète, je te dis. Moi, je suis un pro. Je te ramène à la maison. Let's go. Comment t'as fait pour pécho ça?
Toi, tu kiffes dormir avec ça dans ta chambre.
Non mais tu sais qu'il leur parle?
Pas sérieux.
Je te promets, meuf.
Théo, tu te caches, Théo. Tu te fous de ma gueule.
Il a fait un malaise, c'est ça?
Ta gueule, c'était pas un malaise, ça.
Un truc qui tue aussi rapidement, c'est impossible, non?
Ce qu'il avait au bras, là, ça vient pas d'une seringue.
Si ça vient pas d'une seringue, ça vient de quoi alors?
Vas-y. Chaud.
Faut vraiment qu'on se casse là!
So this movie's arachnophobia on crack.
It's every. I might get canceled for saying this, but we all know this. It's every woman's worst nightmare. Bugs.
Yeah. Yeah. But Infested is this is so you see how he's directed this movie, and you see how he put everything together and how everything looks. I could definitely see how he could lend that same look and that same feel to the Evil Dead franchise.
I can see that,
and I am totally down for it. And of course, he just recently revealed the name of the title that's going to be this movie. It's going to be Evil Dead Burn. So
Right.
it's gonna be very fucking interesting. I
Oh,
cannot wait.
before I forget, there was one more thing I watched this past week.
What was it that you watched? What else?
Superman.
Oh yes, that's right. I did watch that one too.
The story of Christopher Reeve.
Yeah,
and
sad
how,
fucking story, dude.
how he was a scrawny nobody on off Broadway, and Richard
Mm-hmm.
Donner was like, "You're our Superman,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how he bulked out for it,
Mm-hmm.
and sad as fuck story. But what was interesting? The thing that I didn't know was that how close of a friend he was to Robin Williams.
Yeah.
They fucking went to
Super sad.
Juilliard together. They were classmates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I think
Weren't they roommates also at one point?
Yeah. And I think one of the saddest parts was said by Glenn Close in her interview was, if Christopher Reeve were still alive, she believes that Robin Williams would be too.
Yeah.
Because
That's
like
fucking sad, dude.
when Christopher Reeve died, he said it in the memorial. He was like, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, don't expect to watch it with dry eyes.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of in the feels, and it doesn't matter what age group you're in terms of where you were at the time you got hurt, or
Mhm.
if you're just now discovering, the original Richard Donner Superman, still one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
Absolutely.
But
How
yeah,
how they actually made a man fly
yes,
back then and made it look believable.
in 1978, Richard
Yeah.
Donner, along with Christopher Reeve's physicality and what he wanted to show the world, because he was an unknown trying to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, you believe the man can fly.
Yeah.
And of course, let us not forget the most iconic moment of Superman of all time, that obnoxious scream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And rewinding Earth.
Yeah.
Well, I asked before with Brian outside of the podcast, was like, did they get over the part when he started going crazy in South Park and they had to get Gene Hackman to stop him?
No, they didn't do that one.
No, they didn't. They skipped over.
No.
Just like Netflix did with the McMahon documentary, they glossed over it.
Yeah, they glossed over it, unfortunately.
Boo! Like,
it's not very hard hitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you would hear out of nowhere, like, I'll get you, hack man.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, no. Sorry, sir.
What was great though, like the last also bit I'll mention, is that when he was being interviewed after the success of the first Superman on Letterman, he was like, "What was it like working with Marlon Brando?" He goes, "Not that great."
Yeah, he looked like he was a genuine dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, knowing all the things he did after he got hurt, and starting the foundation, and then of course when Dana died 6 months later, get lung cancer and she doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
So like
it's sad shit, dude.
It's sad as fuck.
Yeah.
His
the one thing that, like, it's not part of the thing because I didn't watch this documentary yet, but I remember the interview that they had, that he made a promise that he was gonna walk again, and he did try. He did all these things that
Yeah, that's in the document. That's in the documentary too.
It's in the documentary where and his son even joked about putting an eject button on the on the chair, because Chris was actually starting to like move his finger.
Yeah, and they showed him like how he was training and how he was starting to move like his legs in the water and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was actually starting. I mean, he had people helping him, of course, but you could see he was actually starting to like slightly bend his leg.
He was reacting.
like,
He was moving.
yeah.
Sad
shit.
I'm not even a Superman fan, and that made me tear up, dude.
Yeah, because I was aside from being a fan of that movie, I was always a Christopher Reeve fan.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, so many other projects that he was in, you know, and yeah.
The fact that he also chose to learn to ride a horse to be in a movie
while he was deathly allergic to it.
Right. Goes to show that he really wanted to actually act and actually do the work.
Yeah.
Sad, dude. But yeah, that's definitely a good watch. Definitely check that shit out. And then continuing stuff that we should watch. We got trailers, dude. We got a bunch of trailers. Yes, we've watched some things, but we got new trailers. For things that are coming up very soon. The first thing that we got is Invincible. We had Invincible season 1. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was pretty good, but what sucked about season 2 is that they split it. And honestly, still haven't finished the second half of it. So I need to watch that.
I watched it. I waited for Invincible season 2 to be fully completed before I did it.
Fair.
You know. And season 2 was good. Season 1 was better.
Yeah.
But season 2 had a lot of good moments.
Yeah. Because season 2 was also around the same time as the writer's strike and all that other shit too. So
yeah, and I think that's also
rightfully so. Right. But we also got a trailer for season 3. So exciting! Let's watch the trailer for season 3. See where this whole crazy story goes.
Over the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength 138%.
Fuck me! Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate. Glad it's not legendary.
You feel like trying out those new muscles of yours?
Sir, we have intense geological events all over the country.
Are you working with D.A. Sinclair? He turned people into monsters.
You don't waste people like that. You reform them. You killed Angstrom Levy. Should I lock you up too?
You know that was different.
Mark, we can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
He told me the O was for Oliver.
Cecil, I can never trust you with either Mark or Oliver's lives, no matter what.
Ouch.
Oliver, you gotta look out for other people.
You guys are in big trouble!
Oh, you want to call for help? Too bad.
You're outnumbered.
And outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
Side, we can win this war. I'm not on anyone's side. I disgraced my people. So help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is, stop the Empire.
What are you hiding in here?
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark.
Is that all you got? I will never work for you again. We're done.
It's time for a change.
In more ways than one.
You look amazing!
I don't know. Feels a little serious.
Oh, I can't wait.
That looks dope as fuck, dude.
And now I say something.
Yeah. That looks fun as hell. I am very excited for this.
Hell.
I cannot wait to finish season 2, see where it goes, and see how it plays out, dude, because this looks fun.
So, like, since you didn't finish season 2, you don't know why fucking Alan and Omni-Man are, jail cell. So, yeah, you need to catch up.
Yeah. I need to.
You got until February 5th.
That's more than enough time. Definitely gonna be watching that soon. Another trailer that we got, something that of course we're super huge fans of, is the Reacher series. And we got the first trailer for season 3.
Ooh,
it's a teaser. It's a teaser, obviously.
I will take it because I have not had any news of this trailer or teaser until just this very minute.
Yeah, let's watch this trailer.
I've been waiting for this moment for some time now.
Who is this guy?
Paulie. He's twice my size.
Last time I saw a guy twice your size was on Mount Rushmore.
See again, super teaser.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks dope. And the fact that he's going up against a dude that's literally like a whole foot taller than him, and over 100 pounds heavier than him. Yeah.
Who is that?
It's fucking insane.
Let's see.
Isn't that the dude that was in Game of Thrones?
Maybe. See, I never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's very curious. It looks fucking dope. I'm like very, very, very excited to see.
I'm excited because we got fucking Anthony Michael Hall being in this season.
Nice.
Yeah. Oliver Richter's.
Yes, Oliver Richter's.
He was in Borderlands, but we're not counting that.
Yeah, this dude is 7'2".
Yeah, he was in Dial of Destiny, which was actually pretty good for an Indiana Jones sequel.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Black Widow.
His nickname is the Dutch Giant.
Oh, he was in The King's Man. That's where I know him from.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That was the prequel to The Kingsman.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't seen it already. Yeah, I haven't
which
seen that
apparently there's talks that Taron and fucking Colin Firth and Matthew Vaughn are may not be done with The Kingsman. That they could be a potential third and final film in that trilogy.
Nice.
Yeah, and by trilogy I mean the Taron saga, not the
I gotcha. Yeah,
prequel.
That's cool. That's cool. But this looks fucking cool. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited, and to think they renewed Reacher for a 4th season before 3 was even out.
Before even just a teaser.
Yeah, and that's why I read an article. Like on Screen Rant or something on Twitter, and it was like, because of how the poor ratings of Reacher are doing, thank God that this Netflix series is getting a second sequel, and it's for the Night Agent season 2, and it's just like, look, the Night Agent was good. When the season 2 comes out, I will watch it because I enjoyed the first season.
I don't even know what the Night Agent is.
It's a show about a guy who was a Secret Service agent that gets a call from the red phone and has to protect the girl. It's good, it's actiony.
Okay.
But it's a good, that kind of show.
Okay.
Sort of like how the Recruit was that kind of show.
Gotcha.
When that's also getting a second season. But Reacher's very different.
Oh yeah.
It's the genre of that style of show, but it's just different, because these are scripts. This was a series of novels.
Right.
They're going by actual printed paper.
And
it's just we know Reacher's going to live on for a long time because
we could hope so, at least.
We could hope so.
We could hope so.
Because first off, this dude wants to play this character until he's done.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
he can play
I'll
it all
take
he
him.
wants. I got no problem with him.
No,
he's good.
but also like over the last couple of weeks, headed home from work, one of the big like advertisements on like the modern day payphones, those free Wi-Fi phones, have been ads
Wait,
for
what?
There's like
Free Wi-Fi phones?
He's talking about the Wi-Fi, the stations,
the modern day
the
drug
like
dealer payphone.
the Link NYC things.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. That's new to me.
Yeah, so instead of payphones, they have it's like a tower or whatever that has like a screen that you
Mhm.
can use as a phone. It's like it's
And
a
you can-
free phone, and
and
you
it
can
ha-
also connect to Wi-Fi.
And you can charge your actual device to USB. It's
What?
the modern day. Yeah, it's the modern day drug dealer payphone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
a lot of the people in my neighborhood or whatever, the what we call tecatos or whatever, usually hang around those things to charge their cell phones and stuff.
All the homeless people in Manhattan hang around those things. But anyway, so aside from that, on the tower is a screen that shows ads, and one is the newest novel to Reacher.
Okay.
So it's like that's why I say it's like this show has a strong possibility to live on for a very long time.
I'm not against it.
No.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
Yep. Another thing that we should keep coming, the 28 days later series continues. We had the 28 days later, the first one, obviously. Then there was 28 weeks later, which was a sequel for it, which was pretty good. And now we're getting 28 years later. And we finally got a trailer for it. And it looks pretty fucking cool. So let's watch it.
Wait, sit here. Sit. Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Right. To think of something different. Oh, my God. People going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
Okay, that Craven movie looks dope.
This looks fucking good.
Now, the thing going around on Twitter is that Cillian Murphy?
The dude that creeps up, right?
Yeah.
It looks like him. It looks like that's going to be him.
Because he is part of this movie. He is signed on.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he's like alive.
Right.
Or if
Because
he's just like
it's been 28 years since then, and he was essentially patient zero.
Yes.
So yes, it could be. This looks really fucking good.
I want to go back and rewatch those. It's been a very long time.
You know what sucks is that the first one is not streaming anywhere.
Oh, that sucks.
The second one is streaming right now. I think is on Paramount.
Okay.
But the first one is not streaming anywhere, so you have to try to procure it somehow. And I don't think they have it sold anywhere either. I don't think it's being sold physically, like physical copies at anywhere.
And you can't, not like you can go check Best Buy.
Right, exactly.
Or you could probably buy a rent on like, one of the streamers, like, maybe
I don't
through,
think so.
Apple TV or
I don't
Amazon.
think. I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna check my my
Let's
Just
go to
Watch.
Redbox. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, no. They probably stole all those already anyway.
No, I think they ended that already like a while back.
No, that was the joke. That was
a joke.
Oh, okay.
It says you may be able to watch it on Apple TV.
Yeah, but you may have to rent or buy it.
Yeah, it doesn't even give you the thing to rent or buy. It just says Apple TV.
Okay, hold on.
This is where we need NordVPN. Not a
Yeah,
sponsor.
see, but at that point, if it's not here, well, we could be somewhere else. But yeah, we don't. It's not streaming here at least. So
right. Well, the reason why I say VPN is so you could,
Well, yeah, you find shit from anywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see it on your Apples?
They have weeks on. They have weeks on
Paramount.
No, they have weeks on Apple TV or whatever, but I think it is through Hulu. Yeah.
Through Paramount. Yes. So we gotta wait another 7 months until the next movie. Down for. I'm pretty sure by then they'll probably put it out. Like, oh yeah, look here, watch this again. At least we can hope so. If they know what they're doing. This looks good. This looks really fucking good.
It says Prime Video for 28 days later.
Where?
On Google?
Oh, see, now I gotta look that shit up again too. Let me see.
Oh no, it says this video is not currently unavailable to watch in my location.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's like they've erased it from existence.
Let's see. 28 days later, full movie. Where to stream?
Yeah, that's hilarious. That the only thing that pops up is weeks later, not days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's funny. This is like 28 Days, a drama starring Sandra Bullock. I'm like, nope, that's a different 28 days.
Yeah. Oh, you could buy it. You could buy it on Amazon. Oh, let me. You got to see this. You got to see this. I'm gonna share it on Prime, on Apple or Amazon. You could buy it now on Blu-ray, starting at $149.
Well, that's cheap.
Eat a dick.
Yeah. Same thing with you could buy it on VHS for $78.
VHS? You mean I got to rewind?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna buy it, and then you're like, God damn it! Like I can't wait to watch it.
Mm-hmm,
and it's in the middle movie, like son of a bitch. You got to put it in that fucking rewinding machine, and
yeah.
Those rewinding machines that were there to help prevent your gears from breaking down in your VCRs.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there's a copy of there's a DVD copy for $249.
Wow.
Yeah. I enjoy the movie, but I don't think I would spend that much money on that shit. No.
You could probably find it on individual clips on YouTube.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week, right? You guys have anything else?
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job. We got a lot of good stuff out there.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go to InnerCityGeeks.net, of course, where we have a whole bunch of shit sometimes. Of course, we got this show. We also have Bright2J Presents his stuff over there too.
Yeah.
We also have Mario with all his plethora of things. He has Comics con Sabor, Manga Time, and Anime Worlds coming out every single fucking week. So much fucking shit every single fucking week he puts out there. It's fucking great. Then you can listen to the show on iHeartRadio, on Pandora, on not Stitcher, because Stitcher doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got accustomed to saying it for so long.
Yeah, because we've been doing this show for what, 13 years almost.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, brother. Like, remember, that's when you started introducing me to podcasts. That was the app of choice.
Yeah. That was my app of choice at that time. But now my app of choice is motherfucking Spotify.
And not to mention, you could also find us on Amazon and Audible.
Yeah, Audible. Yeah, iHeartRadio. Find us over
Pandora.
there too. Yeah, Pandora's. All those places. All the cool places.
Yeah, just not the one with not the one with AI.
Yeah. Which is fine. We don't need that one.
Although you could probably check out the old school Slamcast on Apple.
Probably,
if it's still around.
It might still be. Yeah, but check us out on all those cool places. And you could find us also on the socials, on the Facey Space, so facyspace.com/InnerCityGeeks, on the Instagram at InnerCityGeeks, on Twitter at InnerCityGeeks. And where can we find you guys, sirs? Alex, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Deny, DINYED, or you can find me on Instagram at Deny, DIN_Y_ED. Where can we find you, Brian?
Always being defaulted to number 2.
I can't help that I'm number 1.
You are number 2. You are the shit.
Okay.
How about that? Bam! That makes it so much better, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Brian the toilet paper. He's the shit.
You could currently find me on social medias. Check me out, Bright2J and Bright2J Presents on Twitter or on Instagram. Check out Bright2J Presents on Twitter. Check out Bright2J Presents on Blue Sky. I haven't really ever used it, but I'm there. Check out Bright2JPresents.com. Content coming sometime in 2025. Where can we find you, Steve?
You guys can find me everywhere pretty much at Mr. Jackal, MISTERJACKAL. Just look that one up. I'm there, most likely. So that's about it. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate the fuck out of you guys. You guys make us feel all nice and warm and fuzzy in our tum-tums. Don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.